All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Blue Eye Samurai, Episode 3. Okay, Mizu, good job. You defeated the Four Fangs. But, wait, you collapsed from massive blood loss, among other things, and someone was just about to try and kill you. So, that's bad timing.
That's very bad timing.
Yeah.
And Ringo is elsewhere, proving that he can do things, that he has what it takes.
Yes.
And in his naked, incredibly well endowed self?
Maybe? I don't know.
I couldn't
but
tell.
If he's naked, does that mean that he also took off the bells, which means now he is the greatest at something, which is sneaking?
Yes.
And then he sneaks up on Tigen, and it's just like, boom, choke a bitch.
Yeah. And he's like, shh, dream of peaches. Go to sleep.
Right, quiet.
Yeah. I love the idea of Ringo stealthily sneaking up and just choking him out and be like, go to sleep. Stop it. No, don't use the sword. No.
Yep. But, Mizu is in a bit of a rough spot here. So, will Tigen be like, oh, hey, she's hot. I'm not going to kill her. Or like, how did a woman defeat me? I must find out. Or I don't know.
Yeah, hoping that the shock of just like, wait, what?
Oh, no, she's hot.
Yeah, will keep him from maiming or violently murdering. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh.
Okay.
Ignore her. Do it quick. Just look at it. You see? A half-breed. Killing it is a mercy. Do it already.
I can't.
Oh, coward. I'll do it.
No!
Whoa.
Well, okay.
Little baby Mizu.
Take the devil child and go.
I love the up-close, camera shot of that where we just hear the voices, but we don't see them.
POV, you're not a child murderer.
Blood runs red with the blood.
Oh, you're a murderer, all right, but not a child one.
What's the difference between you and me? Letting them grow up for 20 years and then come try to kill you themselves.
Yes. Whoa.
Okay. Is this the old enemy haha. Yeah!
Master, what did you do to him?
Not me. The Fangs.
Like that Ringo is keeping the identity secret, too.
Right.
Don't touch him.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, it's just Tigen's.
All right.
There's a shrine.
Not that kind of
Up the
person.
mountain. He'll be safe there.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh. So she had a shaved head as a kid as well to hide that she was a girl, yeah.
No one can see your face. The bad men will find you. We die.
Oh. Well, what if I go through the wall then?
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the music in this show.
Which one of the Four Fangs is dead?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god! Okay, that was cinematic.
That was really cool.
That was dope.
You solve the problem.
Is that an order?
10 years I've waited for this moment. Make our control of the shogunate absolute. And you want me to gift my attention malformed half-breed who's handy with a sword. Spare a cup of concern towards our purpose and do it your fucking self.
That was the definition of chaotic menacing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love the weapon too. Oh. Oh my gosh, bro. That was incredible.
Yeah, you're good at that.
It will heal him.
It better. If he dies, you die.
He must recover so that I can fight him at his full strength.
That one's poison. One bite, bleh. 2 bites, Drink this. See? Useful.
Useful indeed. We never doubted it, Ringo.
Yeah.
You can barely stand, let alone hold that sword for long. I didn't kill you when I easily could have. Now put that down and sit. It's a contract for a duel. The rematch you owe me, legal and witnessed. Only thing left is the date.
You barely survived our last match.
You're nowhere near my level.
I like your hair.
Celebrating my engagement.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Is now broken.
Okay. Okay.
I'll have it all back when I return with your corpse.
2 days.
Make it 3.
If you wanted me dead, you should have struck when you had the chance.
There would be no honor in that.
You don't want revenge. You want a party.
Yeah.
When I find the men I've set out to kill, I promise you I won't waste a second on ceremony.
Then you are not a samurai at all.
I never said I was. I respect this though. Like, yeah. Come
But
back.
also,
This one will speed your healing and rebuild your strength. Vegetables, cod liver, herbs. Oh.
Hey, dude, he's focused.
Master Eiji's broken blade is a good fit for him.
Yeah, I guess so. Broken blade for a broken man.
yeah, exactly. But for the next 3 days, if she's recovering and someone comes to kill her,
Yep.
you gotta help fight them off.
Perfect. Oh. It's a big man.
Yeah.
Holy, this is a giant.
All right, good luck getting inside that reach.
Oh.
A messenger. Okay.
The big weapon.
Trust you are a man of honor. I hope you can credit the same of me. If you would follow my man, Okiyama, he will lead you to a medial place, meet for tea. Please accept this gift as a token of sincerity from Heiji Shindo.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait. Where are you going?
For tea.
He's leading you to an ambush.
Yeah, even 3 days is nowhere near enough.
I need you alive. We have a contract. No one gets to kill you but me.
Damn it, I'm coming along, aren't I?
Yep. Yep.
There is no possibility this will be anything other than a trap.
He's a direct line to one of the men I am sworn to kill. Revenge does not hesitate.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still slowly bleeding out of her gut, though.
Yeah.
Kitty,
All right, they're still moving.
you're not used to travel. You need extra provisions to keep warm. If we turn back now, your father will never know you left.
The real danger's in Edo. I have 4 days till father calls on me to leave for the wedding. Gives me 2 days to find Tigen. 1 day to make sure he fights his demon samurai. And 1 day to bring him back with his honor restored.
They bump directly into them.
Yeah.
An insane monk freeing pigs from the farms, believing he was saving them from a cruel prandial fate. Most ended up being ripped to shreds by wolves, and the villagers went hungry that winter.
Why do men keep comparing me to pigs?
There are only so many paths available to each man. Fight within your confines.
I am not out here to learn a lesson.
Well, well,
Okay.
Run.
You have made a poor choice in stopping us.
Just take my purse and go. I have nothing else of value.
oh. Sure you want to do this?
Been some time since I killed a man. I wonder if I still remember how.
Okay. Oh. No! No!
Shit.
Damn it!
Those pretty feet sure run fast.
You're lucky she was the one who caught up to you.
You're lucky I'm not a man.
Yeah.
The other shoe, princess.
Are you...
I'm fine. What did you used to say? If one god forsakes you, another one will help you.
Lucky.
Yeah. Very.
My friend, might you spare a ride to Kyoto?
Miyonoseki, on the coast. It's important I be there by morning. I can pay.
Oh. Well,
all right.
Here we go.
She looks so cheerful.
They scattered white flowers on the Buddha, and the flowers they scattered were piled as high as Mount Sumuro. I didn't see a mountain until I was 12 and ran away from home. Do you remember, Kohama? My father lived and died by how many fish he caught in his net before sunrise. Enough fish and he could drink his fill. Not enough. He beat me instead. 84,000 Darmadors. For me, there were only two. The net or the sword. I could become my father, or I could cut my way free of the net.
Yeah, fighting against your confines.
Right.
But there's only so many paths.
He needs a weapon to kill you like you need two hands to piss.
Master.
I guess I'll just relax and wait to be ambushed. Why'd you let me follow you? Revenge doesn't hesitate. You need me because you're weak.
I can beat you with any weapon you choose.
Master.
That's not going to help you recover. Rule 1 of knife fights. Don't get into a knife fight.
The bad men will find you.
Well.
Oh.
Yeah. Right there.
We die.
You know, the village kids used to scare each other with stories about you, where the monster boy lived with his whore mother.
Dang. Just the amount of like small little connections that she's had with all the people that she's encountered.
We dared each other to touch the door until one day it was gone.
You let them see you?
Then you were a dog on our streets, on gutter scraps. You're round.
Well,
I'll get my needle and thread.
yeah.
Yep. So Tigen, you hoping that their wounds will stay open for the next 3 days? Is that your strat?
You picked a ridiculous master. But you take good care of him. After I kill him, you can work for me. I'll certainly make a place for you in my kitchens.
I could never work for you. I always dreamt of greatness.
You think you can be great?
There are 4 paths through the world. The way of the farmer, the artisan, the merchant, and the warrior can lead to greatness. I never even cared which path, so long as I found mine. I mean, I thought I'd at least reach noodle greatness.
Right.
But now, I've actually seen what greatness looks like. And I know I can't touch greatness any more than I can swallow the sun. I can help greatness.
Yeah.
I'm great.
Any man who must say, I am the king, is no king.
Yeah.
Good place for a friendly cup of tea.
We're not going in that death trap.
AG Shindo is this way?
I believe him.
Then I go this way.
I'm the only one who gets to kill him. So if he's walking in to meet certain death, I'll be there to keep him in death from getting too friendly.
Okay.
You.
Talk?
Only to you, though. I love the idea that this guy's like a pact of non-violence or what have you. So
Right,
he's like,
right.
I will not be a part of killing this warrior.
Yep. I will
And
just
you-
make sure that they don't leave here.
Right. And then you are a good man. Like,
Right.
you are clearly also a man of non-violence. So
Exactly.
I will keep you safe.
It opens up here. Get ready.
Oh,
Wait, it's
Oh.
actually just a tea ceremony.
right now.
I was just in the mood for tea.
It's still a trap.
Yeah.
Akemi, time to get out.
Oh, no.
And then she turns and all of her hair is matted and shit. You know?
Yeah.
You took us further than when we started.
Yeah. Then you better better start walking.
After we paid him.
It's called taking someone for a ride.
We're a day's walk the opposite way.
2.
We have no money, no way of getting anywhere. I wish we were back home.
Enough to get us there.
You knew we'd end up like this? And I'd give up?
Who taught you to paint? To read? I know you. You're like an orchid, but suited for neither frost nor fry, and stubborn as to when to bloom to reason. Thankfully, you have. Let's hire a horse and go home.
I can still find Tigen.
You took a gamble on it and lost. We have to secure the next best available outcome. I wouldn't have brought your father the match if I didn't think it was the best thing for you.
Damn.
Shogun's man.
It grants women a fixed number of paths. Proper wife or improper whore.
Wow.
You have to see things as they are. I picked a path for you.
You sold me to a rich man's son. How's that any different than being a whore?
Traveling village to village for girls to buy are bought, sold by their own families.
Yeah.
Ask them if it's different.
Yeah.
To find out only now. You never believed in me.
Akemi.
Whoa.
Akemi.
These feet were never meant for the open road.
What is this?
You old goat. Stop following me. I just left Shimabara's most exclusive brothel.
Plenty of girls pretend to be a princess. You really could be one. I never sold a girl half as elegant as you.
My koto playing once brought an entire room of samurai to orgasm. Didn't have to lift my hem.
That's enough. Come with me.
Take your shriveled old dick and go cry for some other girl.
My last employer tried to have me entertain a man I knew would raise a hand to me. He told me a woman has no choice but to accept her fate. But I know there's another path. One I choose for myself.
You need someone to negotiate for you. Goro knows everyone. All the best brothels. Or Mihonoseki if you like. We can be there in a day. You take my horse.
Okay.
You don't know what you're doing.
Well, follow, a little bit behind and be there for her when she needs you. Yeah.
You were meant to be alone. Fair. You expected an attack. I am unarmed, but for a small knife to cut bean cake.
We have our swords.
Maybe I have 500 archers hidden in the cliffs around us.
Yep. Who knows? Let's talk.
You have been looking for me.
For a man you are connected with. The white man.
There are no white men in Japan. That's the law. No one would break the law.
Good one.
Abijah Fowler.
Abijah Fowler.
And what business do you have with Fowler?
He was one of the 3 white men who were in Japan when I was born. I will kill all 3 of them.
There were 4.
There are 3 now.
All right.
Fowler and I have dealings.
Your business is unimportant.
You mean to kill my partner? I am bidden to prevent that. I sent the 4 fangs.
I killed the 4 fangs.
Now I can keep hiring more and more expensive cutthroats, and you can keep killing them.
Yeah.
This benefits no one. I know some problems you simply can't kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
50,000 ryo.
Whoa!
And we appoint you the new lord of the Sendai Han.
What?
The current lord is a debauch. The shogun will appoint a successor at our request. In return, you would have to offer an assurance, go of all ill intention toward me and Fowler.
An assurance.
Well, it's a small thing, nothing at all really. Your right thumb.
Whoa.
I take it with me as a promise that you will never grasp a sword against us again.
Damn.
There's no shame in it. Any of the most powerful lords have reason to wear long sleeves.
You owe me a fight first.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Well, what a fun deal.
Yeah.
What do you think they're doing?
A new path.
Right. But the problem is that what's the guarantee that they won't just decide to kill you or something?
I have no interest in money or power. I have no interest in being happy. Only satisfied.
Dang.
Or a second offer. Perhaps not so pretty.
How do you intend to reach Fowler in his island castle?
Yeah.
The front door.
He won't. As a white man, Fowler is tolerated only so long as he remains unseen. Fowler's castle is impenetrable.
Nice. Yeah, let's get the full heist, you know, talk.
Each with a signature defense. Oh, and there is no door. The defenses are absolute. If you attempt an assault, you'll die before you see his face. Someone were to help you.
Oh, yeah.
You want to kill Fowler, I want my partnership with him ended. I can get you inside the castle.
How?
A sake barrel.
The 10 casks of sake I purchased along the way will be set in the kitchen stores.
Okay.
You're not actually considering getting in that.
Any path that leads me to Fowler is a good one.
It's a coffin. He probably has a room full of barrels, stuffed with dead, shriveled, stupid enemies.
How do I trust you don't leave me in there to die?
You weigh the inane complexity of that plan against the simpler ambush you expected. 20 years of that face.
Oh.
I hate him. I hate him so much.
Why
I like it.
does sake smell?
He wants to die in a fancy barrel.
Ah, that's the cheap sake we serve to the prostitutes.
Let's say he gets through all that and guts your white man. How does he get out of the castle?
I can guarantee your life within a blade's length of Abijah Fowler's neck.
After that? Yeah, after that.
That flower.
Oh.
Who cut that flower? The line is exquisite. Only a master could make that cut. It couldn't have been you.
Get in the barrel.
What happens if I refuse?
I told you the truth about our situation, except on one point. On the cliff surrounding this vale are 500 of my best archers.
It is an ambush. See?
Yeah,
If
no
you
shit.
refuse to step in the cask, I drop this ribbon. It is the signal for my archers to blot the sun with their arrows, and you die where you stand. You have no choice. Get in. Get in or die now.
Well, yeah.
For a minute, I thought you believed him.
Get in the barrel, 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 get in the barrel. Oh my god, get in the barrel. Oh, the urn.
Oh, nice. The pot.
He wasn't lying. Count. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Good thing they're not surrounding you. That would have been real bad.
Oh.
Bad sign.
Yeah, means I'm needed. Hey. I made you good soup.
Yeah.
I made you good soup.
You know, the fact that it's that narrow is actually good, because then it provides some cover.
Yeah. Whew.
2.
Okay, that was pretty
3,
clean.
4.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. You have to help each other.
We'll never make it. We're trapped.
3. Stop counting seconds till we die. Hold me over your head and run. No reason for us both to die.
Ringo.
Yeah.
Hey, and he's got the big pack.
Yeah.
That comedically large pack.
Amazing.
I love it.
Useful.
So useful. Ah.
He's high on life.
Some greatness in you after all. What'd you do to the giant?
I poisoned him.
Your shielding. That was...
Your timing, deeply skilled.
Mhm,
The broken
mhm.
blade fits well in your hand.
Well, it's yours. You won it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were never getting in that barrel.
Men like him like to talk so much they eventually tell you how to destroy them.
Told you how to get into the castle. How?
Right.
What was it?
The cheap sake.
Ah.
The prostitutes.
Nice. Nice.
It's a shame our duel's set for...
Nice.
Yeah.
I'd have to kill you before you can get your
Dumbass.
Keep chasing me, Lancer.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
The man I met is no man.
Yeah.
A demon.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He'll come. He'll stand right here. He'll watch you die.
Hey, left the blade.
Yep.
Nice.
Your skill as a swordsman merits an opponent with full strength and focus. I will be able to supply you with both after I've fulfilled my task. On the second day of autumn, I will meet you at the appointed shrine, and you shall have the duel you deserve.
Okay. So that's a decent ways away then.
Yeah. And that also means that even if Akami finds him, he might be like, nope, I'm not going back, because...
Maybe.
Please accept this blade, which so well suits your hand.
Yeah, no horse.
Mm-hmm.
Just a blade.
Yep.
In the winter, yeah. Oh, a giant! Oh!
Know everything there is to know about your demon.
I only know his name, Mizu. But someone knows more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fun.
In the barrel, too.
Cool. Great
Right.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was very fun.
Love that.
Yep.
The action set pieces in this show are really good. Like,
Oh, yeah.
understanding the mechanics and the flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Abijah Fowler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've confronted Heiji Shindo.
Yeah.
He was
I love it.
quite an intelligent force.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up obviously playing his cards quite dangerously, though.
Mm-hmm.
Put himself within sword distance
of
his
this
foe.
person. Yep.
You know,
and
having the 3 levels of indirection here to set up the ultimate trap of, you eventually do, reject this offer. So I give you the offer I always wanted you to do, which is one that will put you at my mercy where I could kill you later and then, threaten her with the arrows.
Right.
It worked really well, if not for the fact that she's built different. So she just cuts your arm off, uses the iron urn, which I loved as this was shown, this was something that was commented on, and she was immediately looking at that of like, if there's an ambush, that would probably block some arrows.
Right, and that
it?
goes to show his oversight in that, one, he didn't have the archers surrounding the area, right? They were in one location, so they could actually block it with the...
Right, it was probably unsafe for them in certain areas of the environment anyway.
But then also, it's the confidence in the might of others, right? But not actually being familiar with it himself because he doesn't walk that. And so he then also doesn't realize I just put a big-ass, very sturdy shield here that, could totally be used to foil the archers, right?
Right.
And so, it doesn't end up working. But I gotta say, I love the whole negotiation thing.
Yeah.
It is very rare that you have a time in a story where the character that is of the single-minded, determination, I'm going to do all this thing, right? And then they actually get a deal, and it really feels like a good deal. Like, all the things that, of course, Tigen is like, hey, you can't do it for XYZ. But the reasons that Shindo brought up of, like, you weigh the inane complexity of that plan versus the ambush I suggested.
Yeah, the ambush you expected.
The simpler ambush you expected. It's like, me trying to kill you, that's not
what I want.
Yeah, that's not what I want. Like, this is a legitimate offer. I can't guarantee that I will give you an escape once you actually kill him, right? Because I have appearances to maintain and all that kind of stuff. But if that's what you want, I can give you that.
Yeah.
Now, I also enjoy doing business with him. So it's I'm a good merchant. I don't have to be all on one horse, right? It doesn't all have to be the revenge thing like what you have. I have multiple options, right? I am very familiar with what my, paths in life are, right?
Yes, and that's something that we had very well kind of thematically repeated throughout the episode here, is that while most people do not have that many paths, there are there are alternative options within the paths themselves.
Right.
So once you take the path, you don't have to necessarily stick with it. You can change your mind.
Yep.
Tigen is a great example of this. In a lot of ways, he is the through line through this episode with regards to paths being taken and chosen, which is why the episode ends on him in the most dramatic
his
way.
path being chosen for him, basically,
Well,
right?
Well, right, but the thing is that he went in the beginning of the episode to use the framing standpoint here. He was the beginning of the episode and he was the end of the episode.
Yep.
And it's because it was his decisions that led him to this path.
Exactly.
And those decisions were not the typical ones that, you know, he would have taken on the path that he was on previously.
Right.
He might have just killed her. He might have also like, oh no, I sliced you open a little bit more, you know, done something dishonorable basically. But he went towards the path of honor. And while he's a, you know, kind of a scummy scumbag in a lot of ways,
yes.
His decisions led him into the position where he ended up saving not just her life, but potentially potentially ended up changing the whole trajectory of this story. So now that he went the honorable route and was like, oh, well, you know, we're going to make our way there, and you know, but I need to make sure that we fight before knocked out, and it's like, buddy, like, you think that just because she's you know, a sword wielding samurai that she's not going to use some underhanded tricky things to get rid of you? No,
that gave me such like Will Turner energy, but in the opposite, because you know, normally Will Turner knocking out Jack or whatever, but just the like, I have this thing, I am so openly about this thing that then I'm incredibly predictable. You know, it's the maybe you could use some kind of eightfold fence or something, you know, to reference Shogun, right? You know, where it's like, that didn't work out too great for you.
Nope. The then decision to leave him there with the sword, with the note.
Great.
Wonderful. Love it.
Yeah.
I love the budding, you know, protagonist and Lancer equivalent deal that they've got going on right now.
We have such intense feelings about each other. We just need to physically, violently get all that out there.
Yeah. Calm thy shipper brain, brother. Like we will get to the maximum tension point later in this show.
Yes, and I am also so here for the I guess I didn't realize this about myself, but I'm starting to get attracted to this man. And then
Yes, absolutely. But we have also revealed that, just to tie things more with him, he's from her childhood home.
Right.
They know each other from when they were kids.
Yeah.
And this is fun, you know, small world, more, you know, convenient ways to tell the story and stuff. But also oh, no, you were always the, you know, half monster devil that the kids were afraid of or what have you. But he poked at there was a point when, you know, danger and death came to you, and like he got to watch you survive all of that.
Yes.
And I'm excited for that to be explored a little bit more.
Yeah, I was made very curious by the fact that he continued to gloat after and then you were basically, you know, reduced to living in the gutter and, you know, feeding off of scraps and things like that. When it's the whole point before was this is the other, this is the person we tell the scary stories about and everything.
Right.
But there was almost like a personal vindication that he got telling that story when it's like, okay, sure, maybe you hate this person because they're different, but there was a it almost felt like personal in a way where it's like, but this is just a
I think it's more again the condescension of class versus
right.
You know.
He was humiliated by her, and so now he's basically looking for all the ways in which he
put
can
her down.
To put her down. Yeah.
And I'm excited to see that explored more as we learn more about who she is and where she came from. But yeah, all right, we've got a nice clear path to bringing Abijah Fowler, which as far as a name goes, I
love it. Yeah.
It's like some ye olde name for Abijah, which is such a crazy name. But then Fowler, it's like, you seem like the kind of person who would be hunting, with a bird, on your arm, and having no care for the environment or people, or animals or what have you. But then also, you are Fowler, like
right, exactly. It's that level of indirection where it's not saying he's Mr. Evil, but it's it's that
he's
close
Mr.
enough.
Nasty,
right. He's Mr. Nasty, and it's like, yes, that totally sounds like a real name, and also.
It's a proper villain.
That's
name.
a proper villain name.
Yeah.
And he was properly villainous this episode in a way that made me want to see him go down. That made me, be like, oh yeah, I totally believe this offer of the I hate him.
Yeah, it really did feel like, honestly, like Agent Smith and Morpheus, like I hate this place.
Right. Like
it's reality.
Like the idea that he's like, you know what? Yeah, this may end up turning into something where I have to kill you or whatever. But regardless, no.
I haven't been able to say this to anybody.
No shields or fences. Right, exactly. I haven't been able to say this to anybody. Yeah, I'll level with you. Yeah, like you, which I feel like is perfect as the negotiator, right?
Yeah,
it's the.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of truth.
Well. Or going at it from the other direction, there's usually so much obfuscation and, what is it that I actually want in order to try and manipulate you? And then, oh, hey, when I think you're close, this is truly what I want, right? Like, you can see it. I'm not going to hide it here. This guy, I despise him. And yes, you would really be doing me a favor if you killed him. But also, I have. But yes, I have been doing business with him for 20 years, right? Like, we've got a good thing going. But
I loved the reveal also then when she's like, "No, I didn't need him anymore." At that point, he told me how to get in.
Right.
And then you see Tigen being like, "Wait, my brain cells."
Yeah.
You did, didn't you? It was, what was it? The socket. Oh,
right. Like it's just I'll still just play into the ego, right? And because he's coming in with the I have everything planned out, right? He'll tell you all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because and a lot of it, it's like, yes, that totally makes sense, right? Like saying, no, you don't get it. There's no doors to this fortress.
Right.
Like he is a dirty little secret, right? Like,
right.
So you're not just going in. They probably leave with ladders or some shit, and then it's like, we just don't lower the ladders, right? Like, it doesn't work, right? Like, you do need my help to get in.
But they've been bringing in women for him to fuck so that he doesn't go completely apeshit, because apparently he's an absolute animal.
Yep.
So it's the prostitutes. Got it.
And also they are given the cheap sake. Cool. So I could still even do the same barrel strategy if I really wanted to.
They won't let a single barrel of sake enter this place without it being inspected from here on out, though.
Yeah.
But that being said, the way in which Heiji Shindo kind of leveled with Fowler of like, he's a demon. He'll stand right here and he will open your throat. It's like, I have lost.
Yeah.
And there's no ego in it. It's just I am angry at myself for having been beaten in this manner.
And now I am conveying facts to my business partner.
The reality of things here.
Yep.
Which is fun because as far as people that have fought on a martial capacity with Mizu, most of them have given her a decent run for her money thus far. Like, none of them have been complete, shoo-ins. I mean,
unless she's in mob fight
Tigen
mode.
was, Tigen was mobbed by her.
Yeah.
But
she had to take the training weights off, though.
Yeah, exactly. But everybody else, they have a decent fair fight. So Mizu could end up having an issue with Fowler being someone that is maybe not going to use typical sword forms, is maybe going to just rely on raw strength and reach.
Well, and something that I wanted to bring up that I thought was really cool, because she focused on the cut of the rose, which, okay, sure. I was way more impressed. Now, I guess she didn't see it actually happen, but the fact that he like does all of this stuff, yeah, he does the cuts and everything, but then when he goes to pin the rose to him, he just, and with one motion, he threads the needle through the fabric, through the rose, and then back into the fabric. That's some like...
Well, yeah, but again, I suspension of disbelief, but
no,
yeah,
totally. But it's the, as far as like part of the buildup of the rule of cool and the extreme proficiency of these characters and like the ways that he could demonstrate that he's a great swordsman. Him, like freaking out and killing a bunch of people. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that just shows he's violent, right? But the like to have the precise thing right after that,
yeah,
that was a fun
but there's no way to notice that. You wouldn't know that that's how it was done just by seeing that there.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yes, and that was why I mentioned, oh, right, yeah, she wouldn't have actually seen that happen. But just as a thing that I personally enjoyed, that was a fun way to make it so that we have him show his barbarity, while then at the same time, going on a monologue and, threading a rose with a needle. But,
yeah. I loved Heiji Shindo this episode, but I really loved Tigen as well. And
he was a great foil.
The way that he was used this episode. Structurally in the story, he was probably the one that I was the most nervous about how they were going to handle it. And given how they ended the last episode in kind of a very like, oh, cliffhanger. And it's like, well, but he can't kill her, so it's not a cliffhanger of like whether he'll kill her or not. It's more the like, well, what does he do then? And what reason does he give to not kill her? And it's like, well, there's the honor thing, sure. But like, let's go into that and be a little bit more specific. And so we did this episode, and I feel way more understanding of his character. And we haven't even talked at all about Akemi yet.
Oh yeah, that was great stuff.
Akemi has played this man, whatever his name was, Goro, yeah, to basically escort her all the way to where she needs to go, which is fun. But I like the idea that while our older, mentor figure was trying to teach her a lesson, the idea that his perspective shows there to be only a couple paths, is true, and it's correct. But what you do once you've walked onto those paths it does by its own nature have to spread out into multiple paths. Even if because of your experience with time, that those things eventually coalesce back into the, main path of whatever it is you've chosen. There is a wiggle room along the way. Right,
and that's where she demonstrated that, she did actually learn the lesson, because it's hey, don't struggle with trying to create new paths. Struggle within the list of paths that you have.
Right.
And so she's like, okay, I'm going to lean into the one that you really wouldn't expect and don't want me to lean into, but hey, that will get someone to get me to the place, because they will get a lot of money if they bring me there and then sell me off. Now, it might be a bit short-sighted in that once you go onto that path, how do you then get off of that path? Because they're going to have a lot of money invested in you. They're going to keep a very close eye on you, and things could go very badly if you try and escape. But that will definitely get you there. And so then, if your grandpa follows you, right, because he's like, well, clearly this is, in about, a day and a half, this is going to go very badly.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully he'll follow you and be able to bail you out once you get there. But
or you'll have to just keep spinning this and make sure it goes well for you. But who's to say? But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if anything that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.